All right. We're good here. I sound frustrated? No, I'm not frustrated at all. All right. It did not improve the monitor whatsoever. I think it actually slid back down to where it was. Was I in the cafeteria with Blue? Sure. All right. So yeah, if I look at the game now, I'm still looking down. So that improved nothing. It improved nothing. All right. Skin was sacrificed in vain? Always. That could be the name of a makeup line. Your skin sacrificed in vain. All right, cool. Let's get back to the game. I don't think I'm sitting in the right spot anymore. Hold on. I think everything got shifted. Shocker, right? The pig got its revenge. What pig? This makes you think of RimWorld. What does? I don't think anyone would want to hear that wear that makeup. You'd be surprised. Maybe it's Maybelline. Let me do that. That'll help a little bit, I think. Hi, Mr. Edward. I'm doing fantastic, buddy. Welcome in. It's good to see you. How about this? I'm still good there, kind of, sort of. Do you see anything? Let me come over to here real quick. 1 second. You see anything? No? We're good? Okay. Just making sure. Bye, Dev Appler. Have fun. Still square, but looking beautiful as always. I'm sorry, what? Square? So, well, hold on. Let's see. Let me see, since I just changed everything, let me see if my overlay still works that I put in the other day. Probably doesn't now because I'm dumb. Activity feed. So if I do this, okay, let's see what the other one looks like. So there's that one. Then we'll have this one. Okay, that one's fine still. And then this one. Okay. And we're just going to assume that the dog's going to be off center again. But that's fine. Okay, all that works. Am I looking for netherite? No. Oh, there it is. Exclamation point project. Exclamation point project. Hats? Oh, that's a good question. Hats. Yeah, hats are fine. And now it's a hat. I'm letting you guys see all this stuff for free. Brings out the blue in my eyes. Wait, this isn't blue, by the way. This is a purple shirt. It's just the camera is showing it blue. It's purple, I promise. But in order for me to make it look purple, I gotta dog the white balance and I'll look very yellow. Mr. Edward, exclamation point project will always tell you what we're doing in here when you come in. There you go, just like Recourse just did. So now you know. You really don't understand, okay? So then ask another question. How else do you understand something if you don't ask another question? We're clearing a perimeter for a gold farm. What part of that do you not understand? Help me help you. That way we're all on the same page. You were confused. About what? You haven't answered any of my questions. Born. Mr. Edward, I'm still confused, buddy. Do you understand what's going on now, or? Whoa, almost fell there. You're confused that he's confused. Okay, cool. At least we're all on the same page now. You're also confused over here? Cool. Anyone else confused? Show of hands. Here? Show of coggers instead? Camaro Shell, what are you confused about? What can I do for you today? I can explain why. I can explain why I'm clearing a perimeter if that's what people want to know. Is that what's confusing people? Is why I'm clearing this out? I'm confused how your shirt isn't blue. Alright. My shirt is not blue. Watch, I'll show you. If I grab my camera and I go into the configure video and I turn the white balance up, see, it's purple. But I have to make myself yellow to make it purple because it's purple. But I don't want to look like I have jaundice because I'm a perfectly healthy human being, so I have to turn myself down. That way I look decent. I don't care what this looks like. I care what this looks like. Purple. Yeah. So like if I were to take a picture of myself like this, and then I were to post it on Discord at my bot, hold on. Please hold. If I were to send it to my bot, no, it's not going to be anything anybody can access, Kyle. It's me messaging my bot. And if I were to grab it and get a link like this, and then come here and go to the internet and paste it, that is indeed a purple shirt. See how it's purple? See my face? It's purple. But because of the camera and the white balance and the green screen and everything else, it looks blue. So there you go. You're welcome. Confirmed wearing purple shirt. Nice face I got there. Thanks. People have told stories about my face. Fun fact. You guys ever heard of Bigfoot? True story. I'm a legend in some parts, especially in the Pacific Northwest. Get out of here, skeleton! I missed the build of the sorter down here. How long did it take? How many things does it sort? 21. I have no idea how to do a gold farm. I'm waiting to see how it works. I understand the perimeter. Okay. So no one else said that they don't understand perimeters. Okay, cool. It sorts 21, Born, but 8 of them are netherrack. Hi, Cockley. What's up, buddy? Welcome in. It's good to see you, dude. Hope you're well. You're slow to answer. I don't understand the perimeter. Okay, cool. So let me explain why perimeter. So in Minecraft, where you stand, this is your character. While you stand in one spot and you don't move, in a 64 block radius around you, up and down, so it creates a sphere. In 64 blocks, monsters can spawn. So anything and everything that can spawn in that area will spawn. So you got caves underneath you, you've got ledges, you've got cliffs, everything else. If you were to walk a couple of steps, or if you already came from a different direction, in a 128 block radius around you, like this, enemies will persist. So if I walked from here and I walked all the way over to there and I stood right there, there are enemies that are 128 blocks away from me that still exist. Once you cross that 128, they despawn. So what we're doing is I don't want to do that. Hold on. We are clearing a 128 by 128 by 128 area in the Nether that looks like this. It's going to look like this when it's done. Be a giant cube. That way when we stand here at the base of whatever farm we build, there's nothing around us. Because this box is spawn proofed, so nothing can spawn in here, and everything outside of this box is 129 plus blocks away from us. So nothing can spawn and nothing exists. So when we build our farm and we have monsters spawning up here, 100% of all monster spawns will be here, which will make the farm as efficient as possible. Which means we get maximum spawns. They come down, we hit them or whatever we have to do, they die, and then we have chests that we loot from. So that's why we have to clear this entire area, because we don't want anything to spawn or be existing when we start our farm up. We only want the creatures that are there. Recourse. Have you seen the Enderman farm? If you haven't seen the Enderman farm, I can show you that and how that works. It's the same concept. No nether roof? No. There's no way to just walk up to it, so I don't want to use it. If you've seen the Enderman farm, it's the same idea. We had to move. It's the best for farms, so is clearing places. Jay, the higher you go up, the less likely monsters are to spawn. So if we can build the farm closer to 0, we'll get more spawns. If you want to go on the roof in your game, go on the roof, dude. More power to you. I'm not going to in my playthrough. So I don't. To each their own, my friend. That's why Minecraft is played by millions. Haven't seen people create nether perimeters in a while. I like mining, so this is one of my favorite things to do. How do you clear out all of the lava? We're not going to clear out the lava. We're going to leave the lava there, Recourse. In fact, we're going to take that lava and we're going to put glass over top of it and make it into our floor. No, Rob, I enjoy mining. Just make the top 2 full layers of bedrock and the whole... Yeah. Benjamin, 100%. If they're in favor of it, that's cool. I don't care that people use it. I'm not against people using it, Jay. If you use it, that's fine. I don't want to use it. Because so here, Jay, I'll give you a for instance. You can use the nether roof. That's great. You can't use a nether roof for a wither skeleton farm. I know it's not hard to get there. It's also not hard to dupe TNT, but I'm not going to dupe TNT either. I didn't say it's difficult. I just don't want to do it. It's also really easy for me to download. It's also really easy for me to download an X-ray and find all of my ancient debris. It's also really easy to, you know, download a texture pack for those hearts to be hardcore hearts and not playing hardcore at all. I could be in easy mode. If you dug straight down to top to bottom like a checker pattern, alternating digging in solid, and then poured lava down from the top, and open caves would fill with lava and only half of the digging. Born, how are you going to dig every other block in a checkerboard pattern? How are you as a Minecraft player going to pull this right here off and dig that while not being able to access any of it? Like, how are you going to pull... How are you digging that hole in there? How do you dig that hole that's in there? You can't. So you can't do that idea that you're talking about. Oh, every other block? Yeah, I'm not going to do that. If you want to do that, Born, go for it. Follow-up question. How do you get out? If I dig all the way down right here, how do you get out? And if you're in hardcore, think of all the risks that come with digging straight down. Especially with caves and cliffs. I think it would take way longer than doing this, Born. I'm cutting more blocks in 5 seconds than you would be cutting straight down. Like, if you think about it, I'm cutting 4 at a time. So let's count real fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 32 blocks. You ready? 1 1,000, 2 1,000. I did it in 2 seconds. That's half of a stack. You'll clear down with TNT, but that's not a checkerboard pattern anymore, Recourse. Listen to what Born was saying. Born was saying to dig like this, Recourse. To dig like that all the way down. To dig like, oops, I don't want to do this. Hold on. To dig like this all the way down. To dig like this all the way down. You're asking if I'm going to. No. I don't want to use TNT. A, because I don't have enough materials. I have nowhere near enough gunpowder. I don't have a desert anywhere near me. I would have to go and level an entire desert. And then I would have to have a creeper farm, which means I have to clear an overworld perimeter. It's not feasible. Yeah, oh my you have to get all the caves too, but you have no way of knowing where all the caves are. Look, I'll show a picture. This was a perimeter that we were building once upon a time. I like pulling this picture up because it shows a lot of things you don't think about. Hold on. This was a perimeter here that we were clearing once upon a time. Okay? Look at all the little caves and stuff. If you slab the top of all of this, look at these little caves you're going to miss. There's so many little itty-bitty caves everywhere that you're going to miss. There's going to be stuff spawning everywhere. Cave here, cave there, cave there. You're not going to 100% cover everything. Even if you torch it all up, you're not going to cover everything. It's just going to be a mess. So yeah, if you use the roof, use the roof. Go nuts. Have fun. New world height makes new possibilities. Vertical distance counts too, right? What do you mean, Rob? Help me out. Dig, checker, hole, pour lava. Lava only extends 2 blocks in the overworld, Born. Build high over plains. So the way mobs work in this game, Rob, the higher you go from 0, the less mobs spawn. Mobs will spawn more the closer to 0 you are. So sure, you can build all your farms up high in the air, but they're not going to be as effective. Plus, your world's going to look dumb with a bunch of floating farms everywhere. And how are you going to get the materials to build those farms? You still got to go mining. So you're still mining out an area somewhere to get the material to build all these farms that you're wanting to build. Two birds with one stone, my friend. And I gotta make labels for these chests down here, that way we know what's in it. But yeah, I don't mind doing this. Mining's my favorite thing to do in this game, so this is fun for me. I am having a blast. I guess not AFKing has a big difference in efficiency demands. Well, yeah, of course. Imagine if I sat here and AFK'd a farm for 8 hours, Rob. I would go to sleep. None of you guys would come by and hang out. What are we doing? Just AFKing a farm. Oh, okay. And then you leave, go somewhere else. It's called Minecraft. No, I know that, Recourse, but I absolutely love mining. Like, if I could just mine forever, that's all I would do. I don't like building. I don't like I just like mining. In fact, I did a subathon where all I did was mine. We actually lost that world, sadly. But I had a subathon where I just mined. Why does chat always have such a high voice? I mean, Camaro Shell, if I asked you to talk like somebody who annoys you, you wouldn't be like, "Ooh, listen to me, I'm the annoying person." You'd give all of them a high-pitched voice too. I don't know about you, but you're annoying. Am I a dwarf? I'm a little tall to be a real-life dwarf, but if I could be a dwarf, I would be one chief engineer. I don't know, Camaro Shell. I have to discern you guys somehow. Because if I talk like this, I just sound like me normal. And I'm not chat. I'm chat in other places. Here, you ready for this, Camaro Shell? Why do all the voices have to be high for? Who am I? Guess who I am? Guys, Camaro Shell's gonna beat me up. mind building either, Speedworks. Camaro Shell. I don't mind building. I just don't like feeling like I have to build. You know, Speedworks. People are like, "Where's your house at?" I haven't built a house yet. That wasn't my priority when I first spawned into the game. It wasn't. Uh-oh, better build a house. No, it's hey, we gotta survive. They awoke, Flame and Shadow, Lord of the Rings. Oh, okay, I got you, Chief. But that was according to J.R. Tolkien. That's not real. This is the picking up blocks portion of the game. Stay tuned. Putting down blocks will come when he's ready. No, we're not picking up blocks at all. If you notice, they're all just sitting here floating. I'm just causing lag. Infinite amounts of lag. Oh, it's real, all right. I don't believe you. I don't subscribe to Tolkien's universe being accurate or real. Yeah, Speedworks, you got a point there, man. I'm over encumbered. Oh, I am. Camaro Shell. I'm glad you're feeling better, Camaro Shell. I hope all is well on your end of things. Hi, Tara. Welcome in. How are you doing today? All right, cool. Our pickaxe is kind of low. I don't mind switching it out. Go ahead and empty out my inventory. Okay. We off. Bye, Terracap. Have fun at work. I'll see you soon. What is the keystroke? You shift double click. Recourse. But you have to have an item like in your hand to do it. Like I have to have this in my hand to shift double click those to move them.